Like a thunderbolt out of the blue, Sri Lanka's losing streak continues unabated, while Australia, the 5-time champions, have shattered their own. The Aussies may not have had the most stellar start to the game, but they proved once again why they are a force to be reckoned with on the cricket pitch. When Sri Lanka was sitting pretty at 125 for no loss, the game took a sharp turn as their carriage derailed unexpectedly. Cummins initiated the blow, Zampa rediscovered his magic, and Stark added some final flourishes. Only the Lankan openers managed to score half-centuries. 210, it's safe to say, was never going to be a menacing total. But Madhushanka had a different narrative in mind. He ousted Warner and Smith in the same over, setting a new tone for the Lankans. However, Marsh swiftly scored a 50 before running himself out. Here's a statistic that might surprise you. Sri Lanka hasn't beaten Australia in 8 matches in the ODI World Cup since the 1996 WC final. This also marks the most wins against an opponent, 9, by any team in the ODI World Cups. Let's delve into some more numbers. The best bowling figures for Sri Lanka against Australia in World Cups have been quite noteworthy. Chaminda Vaas led the pack in Geberha 2003 with 3 for 34. In Lucknow 2023, Dilshan Madhushanka followed closely with 3 for 38. De Silva in Lahore 1996 and Fernando in Centurion 2003 also made their mark. When we look at today's bowling from Sri Lanka, Madhushanka stands out with 9 overs, 2 maidens, 38 runs and 3 wickets. The other bowlers, however, delivered a collective performance of 26.2 overs, 0 maidens, 177 runs and a single wicket. Now, let's talk about sixes. The most sixes by a visiting batter in India across all formats is 51, a record held by Glenn Maxwell. Following him are Kieran Pollard with 49, Asghar Afghan and A.B. de Villiers tied at 48. Maxwell's performance against Sri Lanka in the World Cup has been impressive. He scored 102 off 53 in Sydney 2015, 46 not out of 25 in the Oval 2019, and 31 not out of 21 in Lucknow 2023. Lastly, let's touch upon a rather grim statistic. The most matches lost by a team in World Cups is 42, a record shared by Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe, followed by West Indies with 35 and England with 34. Despite the odds and the numbers, the spirit of cricket is all about the game's unpredictability. It's about the thrill of the chase, the tension in the air, and the sheer joy of witnessing a good match. So here's to many more riveting games, record-breaking performances, and the undying love for cricket.